No one man should have all that power. The clock is ticking. I just count the hours. Wow, I wish somebody would pour some ice down my shirt. I need something to cool me off. We've got such a hot crowd watching tonight. Fans, recently I have been absolutely inundated with questions about how this relatively unknown figure T-Series came to overtake PewDiePie on YouTube. How T-Series came out of nowhere and basically destroyed PewDiePie's entire legacy. And make no mistake, PewDiePie did deserve to be taken down. He doesn't deserve to be the perceived YouTuber with the most subscribers. Now, as everyone pretty well knows, I have the most subscribers, but mine are hidden by hostile elements within YouTube. But T-Series, I'm going to explain to you how everyone wonders who's behind all of it. Who's behind this relatively unknown figure rocketing to the top? Well, it may come as no surprise to a lot of you, but you're looking at the guy who is behind the T-Series takeover. And I've drawn a picture here to illustrate all of this. Let's take a look, shall we? There's a quick capture of the title. As you can see, I am the puppet master that is behind the T-Series takeover. It was really all quite simple. You look at India, massive population, and recently their access to the internet has increased exponentially. So I look at all this. I look at Bollywood. Everybody loves those movies, those dancers, those singers in Bollywood. Everybody loves that. People are saying, people have been saying Bollywood's the new Hollywood for years. Bollywood's taken over, folks. No doubt about that. So I look at all this, and as you probably saw just now, written on that paper, massive untapped market. And who's the guy that can very easily tap into untapped markets? Yours truly. And as you all know, I have spoken against the colonialism of Britain years ago many times, and the people in India, they respect that and they appreciate that. So they had no problem with me coming and surveying the scene and setting things up to get T-Series to rocket to the top. Now, as you can see in the picture, let's go into this picture because it pretty concisely explains the whole situation. I titled it The T-Series Takeover Explained in Art Form. And as you probably saw, you can see the little speech bubble. I say, Poetic Justice. PewDiePie taken down by the Puppet Master, Cody the King of YouTube. It's very easy for me to draw chat bubbles. But it's Poetic Justice. PewDiePie, if you've watched his videos, if you really analyze some of the stuff he does, some of the wacky things he says, you can tell he has a pretty deeply embedded hatred of puppets and their masters. So the fact that he was taken down by someone acting as a puppet master, that truly is poetic justice, folks. But the untapped market in India, as you probably saw written on the bottom of this paper a minute ago, a wise king understands the untapped market and uses it for massive gains while uplifting the Indian people in the process. The whole situation, India now having the top YouTuber very soon, the most subscribed YouTuber, perceived at least, them having that, it's going to be a great sense of national pride. You know, they're going to be, India is rocketing to the top. Very smart people in India. They're very wealthy. They really have a chance to really make a big difference in the world. I see the United States and India having a very fruitful partnership in the future. But let's look at the drawing again. When I get kind of angry, or if I am really focusing and exerting my power, my hair kind of does spike up a little bit, and you can tell I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing a cape because kings often do wear capes. I have the gloves on. That was just in case things went sour, and then nobody could trace my DNA back to the puppet strings. So that's if you were looking at that and wondering why I had gloves on, that's the reason. But fans, just rest assured, things that happen on YouTube, you may think that a lot of it is random or out of my power, but you can be pretty sure that most everything that happens